After a short flight of just over an hour, we traveled across Sumatra towards our destination in 3 minibuses plus a lorry loaded with all our road bikes. The journey felt very long, until we finally reached Pelabuhan Tigaras, a small ferry port on the shores of Lake Toba.
Lake Toba is a large natural lake in North Sumatra, occupying the caldera of the Toba supervolcano. The lake is located in the middle of the northern part of the island of Sumatra, with a surface elevation of about 900 meters. The lake is about 100 kilometers long, 30 kilometers wide, and up to 505 meters deep. It is the largest lake in Indonesia and the largest volcanic lake in the world. Most of the people who live around Lake Toba are ethnically Bataks. Traditional Batak houses are noted for their distinctive roofs, which curve upwards at each end, as a boat's hull does, and their colorful decor.
After we have arrived at Simanindo ferry station, it was just a 20 kilometers trip to our hotel. Not so long, but everyone was happy to reach our destination. Finally, we could unfold our legs after sitting for hours in the car.
Welcome to Mariana Resort, a sanctuary where opulence intertwines with the natural beauty of Samosir, an unparalleled haven. As the first luxury 5-star resort in the area, we invite you on a vibrant journey through the enchanting landscapes of Samosir Island.
I seem to recall that our bikes arrived at the hotel at the same time as us. But I could be mistaken. What is certain, however, is that we prepared the bikes for tomorrow before dinner. Afterwards, we were ready for our dinner somewhere nearby. Back at the hotel, the capacity and efficiency of the hotel bar regarding Bintang beer were thoroughly tested and deemed satisfactory.
Now it'll be flat most of the way. Once you start climbing, it's when you cross the bridge. Alright, after that, when you get to the mainland, you cross the bridge, that's where the fun part starts. I want to say again, emphasize, this is a ride, this is not a race. So, if you look at the road, single lane, single line.
Okay. West Coast Riders, Tour de Samosir. Okay.
And off we went. Everyone was highly motivated, I think, because the entire WCR group was moving pretty fast. During the flat part we have had the first views of the hills around us. Our tour guides were also setting a good pace. Almost without breaks or incidents, we made good time to the bridge in Pamanangan, where the fun part was supposed to begin.
The Ektano Pongal Bridge is a 382-meter-long bridge in North Sumatra that connects Sumatra to Samosir Island in Lake Toba. Inaugurated in August 2023, it allows land access to the island, which was previously only reachable by ferry, and is part of an effort to boost tourism and the economy in the Lake Toba area.
This part is actually quite fun, because instead of going uphill, it was slightly downhill. But I'm not complaining at all, because now things really started to climb uphill. And for a really long time, at least that's how it seemed to me. Something for true connoisseurs. Or for mountain goats? Luckily, though, we were rewarded with a view that more than made up for it. The higher we climbed, the farther we could see across Lake Toba. The weather cooperated nicely, too. As you can see, it was cloudy and not as scorching hot as in Singapore. And we had something many of us have never experienced before. Wind. Real wind. Unfortunately, mostly from the front, but that also meant it kept us well ventilated. Another advantage was that the sound of the wind drowned out everyone else's rants. In northern Germany we have a saying, "It's only windy when the sheep on the dike no longer have curls." After a refreshment stop, we headed downhill again. It was a nice change of pace, but not particularly relaxing. The wind I described earlier was blowing from around 2 o'clock, just a quick note, I'm referring to an analog clock, and turned the descent into a more or less pronounced zigzag course. Once we reached the bottom, we immediately started climbing again. This time, the highlight of the day was a climb of over 8 kilometers. Except for the first 1 or 2 kilometers, we were lucky with the wind. It was either blowing on the other side of the mountain or simply overhead. And so we climbed again, up to a viewpoint. It wasn't much further from our last stop in terms of kilometers, but it still took us more than an hour to get there.
Menara Pandang Teli is a stunning scenic spot that captivates visitors with its breathtaking views of Lake Toba, one of the largest volcanic lakes in the world. Nestled in the Samosir Regency of North Sumatra, this location offers a serene escape into nature, where tourists can immerse themselves in the beauty of the lush landscapes that surround the lake. The vantage point at Menara Pandang Teli is unparalleled, providing panoramic views that stretch across the vibrant blue waters and the rolling hills that frame the lake. This makes it an ideal spot for photography enthusiasts looking to capture the essence of this natural wonder.
Be careful, be careful!
Straight out, keep the line, straight out.
Now it was a straight descent back down to sea level. So, down we went, turned left, and continued down. Once there was no other option or road but to follow this path uphill again to the gigantic Jesus statue.
Jesus Blessed Saibia B, more commonly known as the Jesus statue in Saibia B, is a 61-meter tall monument located on Saibia B Hill in Samosir Regency. This statue is currently the tallest statue of Jesus in the world. Planning for the construction of the Jesus statue in Saibia B began in mid-2018, with initial construction continuing in 2020 and official completion on September 21, 2024.
After lunch, our tour plan had one more treat in store for us, a few proper switchbacks, hairpin bends like in the mountains. Going downhill wasn't a problem. But going uphill was? A right-hand bend was okay, since you were on the outside, but when it turned left, there were a few more percentage points of gradient on top of that. Hooray, the last climb of the day. When we reached the top, some WCR riders were already there. How did they get up there so fast? But never mind, because now it's downhill. It's not a race, they said at the beginning, but it definitely is. Now we really started pedaling hard. Just follow the road, don't turn left or right, keep going all the way to the bridge. And that's exactly what we did. Luckily, I was in the slipstream, otherwise I would have been left behind long ago. After an ice cream stop, we quickly made our way to the hotel. One of our tour guides was always in front. First fast, then faster. By the last kilometer, I thought, whatever. That's how I actually missed the hotel entrance. But I found it eventually. What a great tour today. Dinner was just so-so, but the rooftop bar at the hotel later was all the better for it.
You're welcome back. Welcome.
Less pressure.
Less pressure. We will see. 125 kilometers and, apart from one climb, all flat. But that one climb is a real doozy. Yesterday's longest climb was only 8.7 kilometers, so today we finally have something in double digits. It's exactly 10 kilometers uphill, from kilometer 4 to kilometer 14, with a total elevation gain of 650 meters. Doesn't sound like much, but that means an average gradient of 6.5%. And since the climb isn't consistent, you're happy when you only see an orange gradient on your Garmin. Overall, the route is quite varied, dark red sections where it's tough, green segments where it's almost flat with only 4% gradients for recovery, and lots of orange in between. At just under 12 kilometers, we made a short stop. Or rather, a bit more than just a short one. A chance to catch our breath and wait for the rest of the way. When we continued, we even had a local band providing musical accompaniment. Unfortunately, it was only for a short time, because shortly after, we came to a point where the road simply disappeared. Nothing there anymore, just a small, cute wooden bridge, just wide enough for our support vehicles to cross. Speaking of support vehicles, our tour was accompanied for both days by a swarm of motorcycles, each with 2 riders, who took photos, blocked the road for other cars, and guided us. A fantastic service. Getting lost was virtually impossible.
Penatapan Dolok Nagwagan Sipira, or Sipira Hill, is a tourist attraction in Samosir offering stunning views of Lake Toba from a height. Visitors can enjoy a 180-degree panorama, cool air, take photos, trek, and even camp. This location is perfect for watching the sunrise or sunset, and features a cafe and glamping facilities.
Our stop here also serves my favorite Indonesian fried vegetable fritters, which are called bakwan sayur or bola bola, and are a popular street food made with a mixture of shredded vegetables like cabbage, carrots, and bean sprouts in a crispy batter. And once again we descended. For a considerable number of kilometers. The road we had climbed was, and still is, much steeper than the section we were now riding down. Because there were still some sharp left and right turns, each of the WCR small groups had a local tour guide leading the way, indicating the direction and potential hazards. Everything worked perfectly. on the south coast of Samosir did we have to contend with the wind again, which was a good reason for me to drop out of the fast group and continue at a more leisurely pace with the group behind us. After 59 kilometers, we arrived at Tugu Toga Sinaga Urat, where we stopped for lunch.
The Toga Sinaga monument is a stone tabak that tells the story of the Sinaga legend located in the village of Pasoran Urat 2. Located on the shores of Lake Toba, this monument is a sign of unity of all members of the Sinaga clan, and this monument is a tourist attraction in Lake Toba. The monument is an isosceles triangle representing the three ancestral Ompu, great ancestors, of the Sinaga clan, and its structure incorporates details that symbolize its history, such as a 9-step staircase representing the 9 grandsons of Sinaga. It was constructed between 1989 and 1991 through the collective effort of clan members.
And off we go to the next leg. We headed north along the west coast of Samosir towards Parmanangan. To be honest, it was a pretty uneventful stretch, as there was only one significant climb. But it was at least big, or rather long enough, to break up the group. The few kilometers to the next stop could easily be ridden solo. We arrived at kilometer 85. Waterfront. And once again, the crew had set up a tent. There were ice-cold drinks, food, yes, my bakwan seo too, and lots of chairs to put our backsides on something other than a hard saddle for a change. From Parmanangan we continued north. A whole 6 kilometers. So not far, but close. Now there was something new, namely culture and things to see and learn.
Huta Raja Ullos village is a tourist area on the shores of Lake Toba, specializing in the production of traditional Batak Ullos cloth. The village features the Rumah Bolan house, and the manual process of making ullos. As the name suggests, Ullos village is where the traditional Batak cloth, ullos, is made. One of the redevelopment projects in this area was the construction of new traditional houses. To standardize the house design, several previously ordinary houses were rebuilt into Rumah Bolan shapes. This alignment of the traditional houses served to enhance the area's distinctive features and improve its appearance. The roofs of the houses in the area were also repaired and replaced with ironwood. There are approximately 40 Rumah Bolan houses in the area.
Just before reaching the hotel entrance, we were stopped and rerouted. So, not quite at our destination yet, as we initially thought. Across the small peninsula, naturally with a climb and a photo opportunity. Particularly interesting for couples, as you can see. But even that didn't make today's tour much longer. After a kilometer or two, that was really it for today. Now it's time to quickly pack up the bikes, because there's a buffet at the hotel tonight, plus something extra.
Okay, huh?
I hope you enjoy this swag.
Today we enjoyed a unique and beautiful Sipatu Kawan dance. It is a traditional dance of Batak tribe. As the name implies, the dance is performed by women. They also carry cups as the property. It is actually a sacred dance and it is only performed in special events. Apart from its sanctity, Sipatu Kawan dance has unique moves. In fact, it is quite intricate. Only chosen dancers are able to perform such dance. Due to these reasons, it becomes the most unique and valuable dance in North Sumatra. It consists of 5 to 7 dancers. All of them are females.
After the lovely dance performance, it was our turn again. Once we were all so outfitted, we took a group photo. First without the dancers, then with them. And then things got creepy. The West Coast riders were dancing. We can ride a bike, what dance? If I had to judge what I saw, I'd answer that question with a resounding no. Therefore, it's best we draw a veil of oblivion over this scene. Our bikes were already prepared for transport home yesterday, so apart from breakfast, there was no time pressure today. It was our last day, unfortunately. 2 days of cycling simply go by far too quickly. After a short hop in the 3 familiar minibuses to a ferry port just 1 kilometer from the hotel, we killed time until departure. When it was finally time to leave, one latecomer arrived, followed by another, then another. And another. The times in the timetables are only a rough guide and should by no means be taken as set in stone. On the ship, all that remained was to draw our final conclusion. Would I do it again? Yes, absolutely. It was tremendous fun. We were also more than spoiled by the catering team during the last 2 days. The food was delicious, we tried new things, I especially loved bakwan-seo, and the cucumber juice on Saturday was incredibly refreshing. A heartfelt thank you to everyone, the cooks, the motorcyclists and their photographers, the tour planners, the bike guides, and everyone else I forgot to mention, who made this trip such a wonderful experience. Thank you so much.